Hello. How we doing? Welcome. Sorry, I need to say hello testing. That's the big one, right? That's the meme. Say the line, Dave. Hello. How we doing? We're back. We're doing some more Dragon Age Origins today. Don't know why I said it like that. Today. It's like a really shit Mr. Burns. Ah, yes, Smithers. Anyway, we're gonna stop doing that. On to Dragon Age we go. So, for a recap for what we did last time, we did some very, very key DLC that allows us to get a chest. I found out that the big thing about this DLC means we now have a place to store shit. Which is great. Which is great. So we can come back here to the place that we just went through in the DLC. And we can actually store items here. So that we don't have to micromanage our DLC. That is by far the best news I've heard in a long old time. But anyway, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Let me boot up the game. Let me just bring down the music a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good Tuesday. Today was Pancake Day here in the UK. I had a couple of pancakes earlier. They went okay for the most part. I had a Nutella one, and I also had, wait for it, the Dave signature. The so I was saying this to Joel and Ali a little bit ago, but I usually have like, or sometimes I will have a savory and then a sweet pancake. This year I went double or nothing on sweet. And I went with one Nutella, and I went with one Biscoff. And I've never tried a Biscoff pancake before, but Biscoff is my new branded thing. Biscoff, if you want a brand deal, at some point, not that I'd be able to, not that I'd be able to do much with it, but I'd happily endorse. You know what? I'll just promote it anyway. Go get some Biscoff. It's great. But anyway, that was alright. That was alright. I still think I preferred Nutella a little bit more though. But Biscoff pancake, not bad. Not bad. Pog cakes. That's exactly what they are. Okay, so I think we're actually gonna give Liliana some like strength to begin with. So I think the one thing I've established is the thing is, right, is I don't know if I want to make her have higher strength or dex, because dex means that she can use bows. But strength means that she can use crossbows, right? I guess the flip side of that then, though, becomes the case of, do I want her to be heavily armored or not? I guess as a rogue, if I give her more dex, then that means that she can, I guess, generally dodge a lot more, so I shouldn't really have to worry about that. But currently we have her in some very, very like heavy armor compared to what we'd usually be putting on a rogue, so I feel like that might be limiting them a little bit, but we'll see. I think with this, maybe we just play more into going full on archery. So anyway, so the first part of the stream is going to be us basically working our way through, I guess, getting prepared to see the Dalish Elves, because that's going to be the next big thing we do.
Once my family comes, I might have some merchandise you could buy. Might tidy the place up a bit too.
Excellent.
Well, my nephews will.
You won't help, sir? Okay. Anyway, so in that case, we better leave and come back. I think based on what I just said as well. It's a lot less armor, but it does mean a lot less fatigue too. I almost feel like that might be the better call for Liliana. As for us though, I don't know, I kind of want to see if we can get some better wares in general at some point. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting a bunch of good oh my, okay, is this a good weapon for Alistair? Sir, you might be in luck. Hello, welcome in, how you doing, bud? Are we doing well? Yeah, none of that's equipable right now. What do we currently have? I think that's gotta be the one we keep on, right? That one feels pretty good. Maybe not. Alistair though. Alistair, we might just got some good gear for you, my dude. Would that be a better sword? I mean, it does the same amount of damage. It does have better armor penetration and better... better healing effects received. That's the one like general strength to that. Weakens nearby darkspawn sounds pretty good. Just as like a placeholder thing. That sounds like a great thing to have. So, you gonna chill here while you hope Skyrim doesn't die? Been attempting modding. All things considered, it's pretty stable. I could tell there were some issues though. Yeah, that's Skyrim. That's the ongoing battle that is modding Skyrim. But hopefully those issues aren't too bad, dude. Hopefully it's relatively easy for you. Honestly, I think although we do take a big damage penalty, I actually think, looking back, it might be better to give Liliana a boost here with the bow. I think having a bow is probably a bit better. And then if we give that to us, that would be perfect. I think that's probably the better way to play this. And yeah, we need to get around to giving that to... that would be really, really good to give to Morrigan once we get to a high enough level. We'll see. British, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Where's north from here? Is it here? That's a really weird reference, I'm so sorry. How are we looking and sounding, by the way? Is everything all good? Anything? Dude, got 40 minutes left of work. Nice. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. Hopefully those last 40 minutes go by quickly for you. And yeah. Hopefully it's not too stressful of a time. Sound is good. Is it looking good though? Are we having some problems on the look front? It's not looking good on you. Sorry, is is it looking good on your end or not looking good on your end, British? Sorry, I forgot what question I answered. That's my fault. It looks good. Okay.
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment!
We love enchantment. We adore enchantment here. That there was no issue on your end. Okay, sorry, my bad. As I say, I forgot. I forgot exactly. I forgot the question I asked you. So then, like, the context of that in my head spun. And yeah, don't worry. It's on me. It's on me. Damage versus Darkspawn. That's a good one to get, I think. I might honestly give that to me. And then Alice's new sword. Spell resistance, maybe? I think we go with that. I think Alice is going to be taking, like, the main heat of a lot still. So I think we roll with that. Ali, welcome in.
Yes,
Do you have any more stories or anything?
here I am. All right, it is my job to spin yarns after all.
It looks like all of the stories
Which
we
one?
want to hear are... Yeah, I think they've all been covered, okay.
It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Alright, never mind. Never mind. Alistair, do you have anything new to say?
What do you need? Ask away.
I think we've had all of the... die. God damn it, Joel. Because part of me was thinking it might be a good idea to start giving people gifts if that's something we can do. Like Grimoire, Morrigan would want to take a look at this, huh? Okay, game. Okay. Morgan. I love that Morgan's got just chilling over here. Just doesn't want to be affiliated with anyone else. They just got their own little, their own little campfire.
I have a thought.
Just the one. What's in your
We
mind?
have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the circle of magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands.
Well, what a coincidence, Morrigan, because that was exactly what I was about to bring you, because the quest text told me that you'd like it. So, isn't that nice? Isn't what a nice little coinky dink this is? That's you at work, honestly fair, yeah. Just other colleagues, please stay away. I just want to get on with my things. I get that. I get that. I think I already have the tome we're talking about. What do you want with this grimoire exactly? You're telling me this now? And what's in it for me? Damn.
Here's a book of spells, of the sort that Flemeth has dabbled with throughout her long life. 'Tis not the sort of thing that would benefit a mage of the standard variety. They were taught a different path. I, however, was taught by my mother. I know a way around the wards my mother would have placed on such a tome. I know the language that she would have written it in. I would find such a tome most useful.
I see. Useful in what way?
Useful in the way that it might increase my power. Useful in the way that I would become more useful to you. Does that not follow?
No, I'm with you. I just like to ask these things. You know, it's very cautious. People talk too much in my work. Honestly, yeah, I get that. Sometimes it's also a thing of like, you know, prioritizing your work over like socializing. It can be a little bit of a mismatch at work sometimes. I get that. I get that.
What is this? The grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own.
I know, right?
You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Good. Good. I'm glad I could help in reality. Just don't blow up camp and don't turn Alistair into a toad and you're fine. What do you hope to find with it, within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Okay, we got 7 approval points of Morrigan though. Okay. Warm. We are now warm apparently. What about everyone else? Neutral. Literally neutral. Poochie adores it. Poochie is our best friend. Wow, we can't love ourselves game? What the fuck? Alistair's -1. When did that happen? Alistair, sir, do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Oh my guani. I'm never doing that again. Never doing that again, I'm so sorry. Right,
I await your command.
do it again. I'm not doing it again. I might clip that. What a threat. I might clip it. Not I won't clip it, or I will clip it. I might clip it. Just to really put me on my put me on edge. It might be clipped, Dave. It might be.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
And did they speak back?
Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
So you were a thief. Can't imagine Flemeth was pleased.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
Flemeth was right, no doubt. Not... I kind of get the mentality of it, but still, it's kind of... I don't know.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
Apparently so. I think we've asked about shape changes before.
I await your command.
Why
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
are you still here? Just to suffer, apparently. They saw the fate of Sten. I just want to do a little, like, run around and check on everybody before we continue, mainly.
What do you need? Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
I see. I think we've asked this before, haven't we? But I'll just roll with it, just to see if it eliminates the option.
You'd think that. But it's not so. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together. Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away, either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Lucky you indeed.
What do you need? Ask away. I suppose I could. But I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
I see. That's fair, Alistair. Lyria minute. My favourite Alistair voice line. Lyria minute.
What do you need? Ask away. Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Alright. One thing we do need is more health potions, so we will need to go to...
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
What about enchantment? Can we get some enchantment? I love me some enchantment. We need these a lot as well at the moment. So I said we just buy any potion under the sun. Damn, okay, so it does get updated quite a bit by the looks of it. Can we get some gear that's better suited for our rogues and stuff then? Conspirator's foil. And it has plus 20 mental resistance. That's amazing. I love that. That's a great name for a fucking hat. That's amazing. Okay, I think we'll get some good stuff for Kate then, as I said. Got a good amount of... Is it worth that much though? I think is the thing we got to try and outweigh in our heads. Is it worth that much? Gives me more dex. Alistair, can you still not equip like any of the items that we have on us? But yeah, you can't. How much strength does Alistair have? Honestly, we might as well sell these and then buy them back. Because I believe that's an option for like most of this stuff.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
I think a lot of this is stuff we've already sold to them.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Right, let's have a look. So, can we still buy that bow that we sold to them for like God knows how much? Or has it changed? I think all of the items have changed now. We buy back, maybe? No, okay. It's cool that the items change. I assume that they wouldn't change, but it's actually really cool that they do. Okay, we're good to get rid of that. I think we keep the Templar stuff for Alistair at a later date. And then the scale armor. It's good, but we might as well sell it, I think. Because we can keep all of this in the newly acquired chest back at the fort. Cool. We could get these for... Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a good chunk of the stream now. It's just me being indecisive about what to get people. Oh boy. Oh my god, enchantment. Honestly, we could get that for... Let's get that for Liliana. And then, I don't know. And gold is a lot, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's probably a good call. I guess in reality, if I just get a bunch of new stuff for people and spend all our money here, it would just mean that we can try and make it back again later. At the same time, I know it's not the most sensible idea. I think I'll just buy some stuff, why not? This is going to be sitting around
Anything I can
otherwise.
do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yep. Alright, I want to get something, like, good... Is there no, like, good armor that I can get for my rogue? I think that's the biggest problem. Okay, that looks fine. feel like these aren't really worth it for us, but rapid aim sounds pretty terrifying. That axe is so expensive, my god. I don't know, after hyping that up, there's really just not a lot that's great here, to be honest. I think I'll get that for good measure. Oh, is this all of the shit that we've sold them before? All of this looks sort of familiar. That does at least. Maybe it waits for like a set amount of time to go by or something. And that's how it plays it. Okay. Right, so these are good for us. Very cool. That's good for you. There you go. And you know what? Use these first. Okay, I say we just roll with that. Why not? Why not? It's not a major change, I know, but it's a change. Right, we want the gang.
Indeed.
You,
Yes.
you, and you.
Indeed.
Perfect. Let's go. We want to go back to Soldier's Peak. Just to check this out. As I say, I'm aware that it's taking the first chunk of the stream to do. Here we are. Party storage chest. Here it is. The dream. It's everything I could ever want it to be, and more. How much can we fit in here? I'm not sure if Oathkeeper is a special sword or not, so I'm going to keep that one there. We'll keep all of the Templar gear here for Alistair at a later date. Keep the wedding ring here as a little souvenir. And the Warden's Oath. I'm not sure if that has any importance, like lore-wise, so I'll keep that. I think everything else is good to go, though. Unless we have any... Can I not move these? I can't, okay. Okay, well at least we have a way to store all of these now. That's good. Ibuchi. Right, what's happening?
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
Do you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions. Even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
I see, I see.
King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right? Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself, but I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Very well.
Certainly.
What do you have? More healing stuff. Perfect. We will take your entire stock. That's the one thing that got us last time, is we used all of our healing items basically straight away. Is there a backpack? My right ear is really enjoying this fire sound effect. Everything you got? Okay. Well, pleasure doing business with you, sir. Some ravens chilling out. With a nephew, sir.
Once the Dryden's were strong. We will be again one day.
One day. Alright, I think we're good to keep going. Is there anything else to... Oh, the smith, of course.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
Excellent. In that case, show me. You make armor too? You do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, right. Oh my god, it's actually really good armor as well. Oh my days. Okay. Stay calm. Right, well, we're gonna get one of those, please. A Grey Warden helmet, huh? Yeah, all of this feels like a little... this feels like late game content. But I'm all for it. I'm all for it. God, the fatigue's like low as well. Hang on, Alistair, what can you actually equip from this? Alistair can't really equip much of this by the looks of it, not yet. Soon that'll change, hopefully. The helmet he's got's better, okay. I do kind of like the 10% chance to dodge attacks actually on my boots, so I'm going to keep that for now. We've got the main suit that's changed, which is good. Alistair, what about you, buddy? Okay, all of that's a little bit worse. That's all good. Okay. Well, there's some good stuff here at least. We can bear that in mind for sure. I think I will get something for Liliana while we're here. That being said, let's just equip this before I forget. Wow, it's a palette swap. Fair. Fair. As long as it does the job, that's all good. Okay. Honestly, you could probably just take that. Okay, so you could get better gloves and boots. Okay. And probably another armor set like me. Not boots. And I think the gloves are fine. Okay, so yeah.
Warden,
And then you have weapons too, of course. How does it compare to your current one, Alistair? Oh, it's like, yeah. It's not like, I don't know. The improvement's good, but I don't know if it's that good. Anyway, I said we get some things that will last for Liliana. Is that literally what we just got, though? Oh, no, they're a bit better, okay. And then... I mean, they're a bit better. I guess then we could give one to Caitlyn as well. Wait, no, sorry, Caitlyn has a set. Morrigan might not have a set, though. And then I was gonna get some normal armor, wasn't I? Let's get you this, why not? Why not? Okay. Okay, never mind, you can't even use the boots. I should have checked. You can have a set of boots, and you can have a set of armor. There you go. And some gloves. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, the armor is a bit better on it, but it's okay. I think we take more armor. Okay. Right, now we sell
Warden.
a bunch of our shit back to him that we don't want. Like this. You know what? I know I spent a bit on those, but... And then we might as well just sell all of these back, right? Yeah. Perfect, alright.
Warden,
I will speak to you about the other stuff, though.
I have a family full of traders living a soft life, getting fat. I chose to learn the way of metal and stone. It keeps me strong. Indeed, I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you.
I've seen a bit. Good to know, though, thank you. Right, well, I think we had a... We at least got something out of that. We got some new gear for everyone. Well, maybe not everyone, but most people. Okay, so Soldier's Pass is another DLC place we can go to. The elves. Lothering is gone? Oh no. The Denerim's there. Much timber is used in this region. I'm going to assume that anything that's this color is DLC. That being said, where would the... So that's Redcliffe. Denerim. It's got to be there, right? Okay, hang on. Let's set our quests, I guess. Close that for now. I don't know if that would change our marker or anything. Let's just try here. It might be our best bet. Uh-oh, conflict. What are we fighting? Everyone ready? Everyone ready for a good bit of conflict at last?
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Yeah, I thought it seemed a little bit sus. Here we go. Oh, here he is. It's the fuck boy.
The Grey Warden dies here!
Uh-oh. Oh god, okay. Okay. You go there. And do your thing. Honestly, although I kinda hate it, spider form might be kinda good. Alright, Alistair, you're gonna run in. That's it, Zevran, that's his name. Right, we're gonna run up to her and do your taunt.
Make us rest! Which one?
Okay. Alistair's currently going through the motions, but he's doing fine. Okay, there goes that. I honestly think we might be good to go in for the kill, doing it for the thrill up here. Alistair, Godspeed is all I can fucking say, my lord. Yeah, honestly, Morrigan, let's burn them. And then I think you're probably good to maybe play the game of shooting the things up there. Where were you going, Caitlin? What was that? Okay, you do that. Shit. Alistair's in a lot of trouble here. Alistair's just getting fucking destroyed. Okay, throughout all of that, Alistair's just been standing in pain. shitting hell. Okay, Alistair's dead. Alistair's just straight up dead. Unless he can quickly use one of these, but I doubt it. Yeah, didn't think so. Caitlin, don't also... Oh my god, we are not prepared for this. We are really, really not prepared for this. Okay, you deal with that. Where's Zebedee? Whatever the fuck he's called.
Good to go! So be it. I never liked this part.
Okay. Did we already get them killed? I don't know where they went. They must already be dead. They're very low on health, so I don't think we have to worry about them too much longer. Oh my god. No, maybe we are fucked here. Lily, I don't have any of these equipped. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. No wonder we were fucking screwed last time we played this. Okay. Alright. Liliana, when you can... Oh no, don't use that one. Shit. Can you actually hit someone, Caitlin, please? Okay. How many left? Did that person over there survive? No way. That's where they went, okay. Where the fuck are you going? Can you not just Skyrim your way up? You can't. Okay.
Trap. So
Traps
simple to
detected.
see, really.
I love the shit talking from Caitlin, even though her entire team is dead. Okay, right, we're making progress, little by little. Caitlin's here to save the day. Caitlin versus the world.
Yes. Look over there. Aw, you wanna die?
Okay. Well, we're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Right, we might just have to swap the range for the rest of this, I think. There's only one dude left as well. Oh no, there's two. My bad.
Oh, right.
Shit. It's the game of will they actually hit each other. This is some stormtrooper aim
Take
happening
that.
in real time.
Oh, time to play.
Real time stormtrooper RP. Who will hit who first? There are two of you. It was blocked, excuse me.
Oh!
Okay, I don't know how that was
Look
different.
over there. Oh!
Damn, this whole bit of combat has been an absolute shit show. It's fine though. I think we're about to win. perfect. Caitlin was the last person
That will
standing.
leave a scar. Last.
Let's wake him up and talk to him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
Is this guy gonna be recruitable? You fucking kidding me? Why? Why am I getting the sense we might be able to recruit the assassin?
Oh, so you kept me around to have a bit of fun, did you? But the purpose behind torture is usually to interrogate, yes? In that case, despite the potential for fun, perhaps I'll save you a bit of time and get right to the point. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Clearly. When did he get knocked down? Did he get hit in that giant fireball? That, like, his mage friend did? Because, if anything, that was the most catastrophic thing about it. He didn't really do a lot. He wasn't much of a threat. I think Alistair might have just, like, screamed at him the entire time, and he just laid down. And then he just played dead. I don't know. I'm rather happy you failed.
So would I be, in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
You don't say.
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Ventiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being a good assassin, I see. You all the way from Antiva?
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty. Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Mr. Logain. Does that mean you're loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes?
Yeah.
Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
When were you to see him next? Why are you telling me all of this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
You paid to talk my ear off there, damn. Poggers Ray, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. How you doing? Hope everything's going well. You submitted your taxes, hell yeah. Very nice, very nice.
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
This is kinda... I don't know what direction to go with this, really. Counting all my Steam purchases as business deductions. Love to see it. Yep. That's the way to play it, yep. They were for research purposes, so I got them. Yep. Yep.
Very well. Ask, and thou shalt receive. Then, unless you're quite stuck on cutting my throat or something equally gruesome, perhaps you'd care to hear a proposal.
Here we go. Let me join your party. What do we think? Should we let Sexy Link into our party? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Supplies needed for streaming. 1 Steam Deck. That's right. Yep. I know, yeah, it's always weird to me, the taxes thing, because it's like, yeah, all of our, like, tax money is deducted from our, like, our wages, so, unless you're making, like, money as, like, a self-profited person, if that makes sense, or someone that's, like, essentially running themselves, in most cases, all of your taxes and stuff are paid for just based on what you earn, so... Is that true? Is that really why they do it, Ray? That sucks. That's so dumb. It should just be something they deduct from your wages, like here. I mean, I know that it's... I don't know. Our way of doing it's probably not the best way, but it's... It feels more sensible for them to just be like, yep, we'll take that because that's what you owe us and the rest of it is yours. Oh, I see. Okay, got you, Ray. Sorry, my bad. I get you. I get you. Talk, but know that I'm watching you closely.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
This feels like a really weird dynamic. What's gonna stop you from just killing me in camp? I don't know what happened to my voice there. That was a big old... I don't even know. That was a big old bad. Holy shit. That's dark. Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
I mean, it is kind of Caitlin's MO, but at the same time, we kind of don't have a choice, so...
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Right. Okay. When they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it? Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair? Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks.
I can do all of them.
I could also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I could also stand around and look pretty if you prefer. Warm your bed.
Oh
Fend
lord.
off unwanted suitors, no?
Morrigan, kill him. Morrigan, just end him now. I'm done with Sexy Link. Let's just get rid of him. Get rid of him. Morrigan, we've established that Morrigan is on the path of being the general genocide run, right? In all of the favoured attempts to try and get me and Alistair killed in their fire attacks, and also just enjoying watching the mages get massacred. Morrigan would like this a lot if we just let him die. that's the thing here. Yeah, that is very true, British, yeah. That's very true here. Bed warming might be nice, damn.
These things you say, they must drive the men back home simply wild. So what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise.
We'll accept that, but we might not use it. To be honest, he kind of does everything we do, so I don't really have many uses for this lad, but if just to have him as a party member might be kind of nice.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
If you want to kill him, Alistair, then you do it. There you go.
Alright. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Alright, well, we're not taking you with us now, so... Okay, Win and Poochie, make sure he doesn't steal any shit from camp. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna get on with it. Alistair and Morrigan disapproved. Well, to be expected. Okay, we need elf root a lot, actually. Are all of the traps just gone now? I guess they must be, huh?
Yes.
The Friends of Red Jenny, huh? Oh boy. Okay. I think Dex is probably the thing we want to go up here go up in the most here, but say that, and I guess another into Dex for good measure. Alright. I think for our character, having the silver tongue thing is pretty good. Just being able to talk our way in and out of anything. Pretty perfect for what we want to go for. As I say, it kind of sucks with the dude we just picked up. Because he seems like a cool character, but Caitlyn kind of does everything he does already. So it feels a bit redundant, if that makes sense. At least to me it does, but I can see why they'd be good in like another playthrough though. If that makes sense. I say we go with that. I think just getting all of these skills is a good plan. Let's keep going. I think this is the right way. If not, it might be there. But this looks like Elfland.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I have business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
I'll tell that to the keeper and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Okay. Very well.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
I come representing the Grey Wardens. And what issues are those?
Answer my question first. If I agree with you, I will indulge your curiosity at length.
Very well. I came to recruit the aid of the Dalish.
And who are you to request our aid for anything? We owe service to no one.
I'm a Grey Warden.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masirinus Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
I'm Caitlyn. Pleasure to meet you. Honestly, the Dalish seem very far removed from a lot of the politics of everything else going on. So I feel like we probably have a much better general standing right now with everything else going on, right? I don't see a world where we're going to be, I guess, like, too villainized here, considering the current political stance with the Grey Wardens and everything. So yeah.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Very well.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there a way to help your men? Or is there no way, sorry?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Have you considered seeking outsiders help? I mean... I think we already kind of know the answer to that, but I guess we can get some context from them. I love that you take the political climate of the game very seriously. I don't know, I like to try and gauge, like, yeah, I don't know. It depends on who you're talking to, right? I know that ultimately it probably doesn't impact things drastically, but at least from like an RP standpoint, because we're going to be a very cautious person to begin with. Well, no, we're going to be a little bit too loud for our own good, a little bit cocky, but at the same time, we're probably still going to be very good at reading people and knowing when to sort of keep certain things disclosed. So I don't know, I feel like it plays into that pretty well. But also just the general sense of Grey Wardens are like wanted right now. And the first thing we're thinking probably isn't can we fight everyone on the planet? Or can we just sort of, you know, make our way through things a little bit more peacefully, right? I don't know.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Very well. Where do I find the Wither thing? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Very well. Geralt, I see.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it. No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
That's a good point. If we get bitten, does that mean we're infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Just don't get bitten, forehead.
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
I see.
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Very well.
Go on then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, well, we made it to the camp. I just realized we don't need that anymore. Ignore me, I'm just neatly organizing my hotbar. Okay, let's go have a little walk around, see who we can talk to. An ordinary wolf, he's possessed with a powerful spirit and at the source of the werewolf's curse that plagues forest. Okay, cool. Fine. I think we got most of that from what he was talking about, so that's okay. Zever, and here he is. Oh boy. Crows send their regards. I guess we can ask him about this sort of stuff as well. But yeah, okay. Leave that for now. Actually, there was probably more, wasn't there? Creatures. Ash Wraith. Did we not know of that until now? Okay.
Hello?
So, are you okay, sir? Why are you crying? Speak up. There's no need to be afraid of me.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to dealing with outsiders. Though we do get people like you from time to time. Elves from the city, I mean. I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Aw. Good luck with that. I should go. So,
Never mind. Just go away and leave me alone.
oh no, I didn't mean it.
I told you to leave me alone.
I didn't mean it. Tell me what your problem is.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Intimidate. Tell me before I kick your head in. Persuade. Let's go with that.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child.
I love the way he wasn't
If I was
resting
a
against
hunter,
the
I
tree.
could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Dana will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Aww.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What if I got you a pelt?
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive. Is actually just canon at this point. Let's do it.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
Have you thought of maybe just trying to find someone that doesn't have expectations like that for you, sir? Like, I mean, I get it, but like, I don't know. If that's the attitude they have, maybe you should just move on. I don't know. I get it. I get it. What's in it for me?
I could reward you. I have a book of our history written in the common tongue. The keeper wrote it and gave it to my father before he died. If nothing else, you could sell it. It must be worth something in the human lands.
So you're gonna give us a book that your father got. Okay, okay. Does it not mean anything to you, this book? I mean, I feel like keep the book. But then again, the book could be sold for money.
Cyranas, oh ma Cyranas, I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Alright. We're now playing Cupid.
Andiran Atishan, outsider. You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you were cruel and he hates you. Oh, we could make this. He said that if he was lucky, he would bed you soon. He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
Yeah, I agree with the top one. If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it? I kind of agree with that. A little bit romanticized maybe, but it shouldn't matter. I don't know. You are cruel. No one that Cabin hates you. I mean, the one thing they have kept saying, it's like tradition kind of thing, or it's like the way of the Dalish people. So I don't feel like it's a case where I don't understand the mentality behind it. It's more a thing of, I don't know. I guess going with your gut. It's kind of complicated, right?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Why does everything depend on him? That's also a very good point. I mean, that's also that's very cute. I like that top one as well. I think the middle one makes kind of more sense as well, though.
You are right. As a woman, I must ensure that he believes in himself. All I've done is make him miserable. I know I cannot be like you, both woman and Grey Warden, but I can be formidable in my own small way, can't I? Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Aw.
Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina?
Were we all
What do you
watching?
mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Aw.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy. This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit?
I was waiting for
It's
it.
just me?
I was waiting
Here,
for it.
Take the book. I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least I can do.
I was waiting for Morrigan to cast fire and just burn them both. Morrigan hated that. Morrigan just wants us to be an absolute prick to everyone. Sure. Is it better than... It's not, but we can just sell it. Okay, should I give some people some gifts? I don't know if that's a good idea or not here. Or can I only do that in camp? I might only be able to do that in camp. Oh no, I can do that now. Oh, maybe I can only do it in camp, okay. Okay. Well, that's a side quest done. How do we do for other quests as well? Should probably check. Okay, so we got something in Denerim. Another Blackstone Irregulars thing. Okay. We got another quest
What
here.
is that smell?
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
What is a holla? A holla back girl?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides. That is exactly what they are, in fact. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Okay. I kinda like that, it's kinda cool. Dave, what's wrong, Ali? I forgot her name for a second. It's Gwen Stefani, isn't it? That's who did Hollaback Girl. Ain't no Hollaback Girl.
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Aww. It doesn't seem like much of a problem. Anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I could kill her quickly if you wish, damn.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. And? What do you think?
Swayed and lie. You're right, this animal is suffering.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
I could kill her quickly if you wished.
No. That would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself.
Okay.
It is my duty, as both master herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath knowing she was always safest in my care.
Aw, well, we can't really do much about that quest, I don't think. Okay, well, we don't have a good enough survival skill, sadly. I don't think anybody we have has good survival skills by default. I like the noise they make, it's kind of funky. There it is, there's the word again. And you can double enchant that one as well, that's pretty good going. Oh shit, that's right, everyone's sort of been a little bit damaged from the last thing we went through, I forgot. Off the back of that, could you make some more things? You can't, but you can make us at least one new thing of lesser healing. Perfect. Perfect. Right, well our survival skill isn't high enough sadly, so we can't do that one. Yeah, hello.
Underanitishan, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
You just asked me a question right there. Do I look like I'm here to entertain you? All of these feel a little bit kind of backhandy.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls, all packed together in their houses. Is that true? The few towns we have visited in my time have been small. I find it hard to visualize something so large and permanent. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought. What about you? What was life like amongst the humans?
The life I had was ruined by a human nobleman.
I'm not surprised. The Keeper teaches us that humans have little regard for history, and less for the consequences of their actions. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own. I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. Not too different from you, I imagine. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
Yeah, how did you come to the Dalish if you were so young? I assume it's a case of like... I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to preemptively predict this. This is here.
My parents were servants
to
a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
Shit, that is pretty rough. Yeah, that's cold, Caitlin. We're not saying that.
It was. Though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more. The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Aww. Didn't you have a family you turn to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however. I am not a keeper.
I am Zathrian's first, though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
Do they resent your success? I think that's a pretty fair question. At the same time, I think... yeah.
I am. The ceremony where Zathrian anointed me as his first was the proudest day of my life. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
Sounds like a plan.
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
It's true. I think it's fair to be as hostile, but within, like, the realms of... I don't know. Considering the history side of things and the circumstances that the elves have been through, I think that everything's pretty justified in this kind of instance.
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever. Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to say, like, Atlantis. It's just... there's going to be a whole breed of underwater elves. That's going to be in Dragon Age 2, right? The elves were eventually freed, right? Wishful thinking.
Yes. After a millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste, the human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
But even then, free is a strong term. Or, I don't know, overselling it, I think.
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her, or her god. The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost. They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Okay. That's interesting. Huh. You just clocked out? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, right. Freedom. Freedom. Oh yeah. You could get your lifespan back, no? I feel like it's probably irreversible, I'm not sure.
In time and with
seclusion.
seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us. Shemlin, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Arlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for. That's true, and you're not even a human, so it's doubly unfair. But fairness does not play into such feelings. No outsider has ever been good for us. I was not born here, so I see things differently from the others. Still, I do not blame them for what they feel. Perhaps this may change one day.
but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
I think that's fair. I think that you need to have a sign of goodwill. Especially if you're the, you know, I guess the overarching epitome of what's been, I guess, oppressing these people to the point where they feel they need to be hostile to begin with. You need to sort of regain people's trust, right? That's a big part of this. So I get that, I get that.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile. It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Very well.
Certainly.
Get a peace out, have a good one. No worries, Joel. Take care, buddy. Have a good sleep. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other. Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Here we go.
He lost his family.
Aww.
A very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
I see. Well, I won't pry. That's sad, though.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
It's awesome that he wants to try and, like, I don't know, start something anew that's ultimately benefiting his people. So yeah. Cool. Well, we got some great lore there about the Dalish and everything else affiliated, I think. But yeah, I think for now I'm actually gonna end things for today. But damn, I'm loving this game so much. As I mean, Ali pointed it out, but I like to try and get into the, what do I call this, save Dalish. Should I call it Dalish downtime? Dalish downtime. Yeah, I don't know. With this game, I like to try and just throw in like political climate things into my reasoning, I guess, more than anything. I don't know. It might be a very like picky way of playing the game, but in terms of in-game politics, just to clarify.
Going.
But
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
oh shit, I didn't mean to loot that.
Masirinus.
I lose respect. I didn't lose respect. I'm gonna reload a save so I don't gonna reload Dalish down. I know you can't see any of this. I accidentally clicked on something. So I might be in the bad books now. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing happened. Anyway, before I do it fuck up anymore, thank you everyone for watching today. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Thank you Ray so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you Joel. Thank you Ray. Thank you Ali. Thank you British. Thank you anybody else that's popped by and that today. Thank you Caleb as well. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow for I think some more Cyberpunk. So I will see you then. Take care. Have a good evening. Bye bye.